Welcome to another morning broadcast. Let's get to it. Okay, so we've had a good week. This week, our game plans have been fire. Now, we've had pre-market and the open. It has been providing opportunities. Sometimes the open is really hot, and then we don't have much after. Sometimes we don't have much in the pre-market, but and then after the open provides some really good opportunities. So we've been mostly trading AI tech related companies, not many biotech and crypto related announcements. So I don't have anything that's active right now. So we're gonna go ahead and zoom out to the big picture real quick. We'll talk about what's going on. So earnings, it's Q2 earnings season right now. So we have a lot of earnings that are coming out. Schwab reported today and others. So that's going on. And the market has been pretty bullish. Positive inflation news that's come out, that has been released, and positive earnings. So everything about Q2 so far has been pretty bullish, and tech and AI has been pretty strong. So the market has just been creating new highs. So a lot of our ideas that are related to tech, they've been working out. Now, Bitcoin hit all-time highs. So a lot of some of the established crypto-related equities, they were rising this week, as well as some companies that just, they have like a news release about a crypto venture, and that pops, that gives us some quick scalps, and then we're out. So we had a few of those that played out this week. So let's talk about some of the tech names. So QS, right? QS has been in our game plan for like the last, what I would say, last 2 or 3 weeks or so. Yeah, like since June, coming up on a month. And this thing has just been continuously rising. Yesterday took off, big rally. So day to day, we've been including it in our game plan and trading what it gives us. So QS, that one has surpassed yesterday's high of day, and now it's riding right along at the pre-market high. So we'll see. I'd like to get I like it to dip down so I can buy lower, but we'll see what happens at the open. Yesterday, it was grinding up towards that previous high of day here, and then it just blasted off at the open. So that one's there. SoFi as well. This one has been a rocket. It spent some time here. I had it in a game plan, and I commented on the fact that it was ranging here, and then yesterday it just blasted out, gave some scalps. BBAI as well here pulled out. It was so funny. I've been having some internet issues. It's just been crazy. But we were on our live call yesterday. Price on BBII pulled out, and I called it right here. My internet went out. So you got to call the broker and get right with them. But yeah, so this one worked out very, very well. It rolled several. I mean, just rallied very, very nicely. It was easy. This was easy to hold on to. Actually, I mean, not many pullbacks if you scaled out, but I mean, not many swings here. It's stalled here, and it just continued to go. So BBAI has been going well. So our tech and AI game plan has been pretty solid. So enough of that. Enough of those. Let's move on to let's talk about the crypto names real quick. So crypto, we traded Mara several times. And Mara has been a lot. Let's see. This was last week when this was the best play on Mara last week. We traded that one together. And then after that, it's just been so-so. So, I mean, yesterday it tried to do something. Not yesterday, I'm sorry, Wednesday. And it rallied, a bit for some scalps yesterday. But the action has been a lot more choppy, right? So we'll see what happens. If you look at Bitcoin right now, it's moving sideways. Right, so create all-time highs. Now it's moving sideways. So we'll see what happens on with Bitcoin. So some of the those equities, crypto-related equities, are doing the same. Now I was looking at IREN because it's been riding this daily range here for some time, and that breakout may signal, sideline buyers and gain traction. So that one is on, I had it on watch for a while just to see if it was going to pull out. So we'll see. We'll set some alarms and see if we get the volume for trade to trade it. And then other crypto-related equities that pop up here and there, they gain our attention. So VOCN, this was crazy. I actually didn't I think this was, right when I was about to join our live call. This one, let's see. Can y'all still hear me? I'm just checking in real quick. Make sure you can hear me. Can you guys still hear me? Just drop me a yes or a no. Yes. Okay. All right. Perfect. What about y'all on YouTube? Yeah. Okay. All right. Did my video freeze on y'all side? The streaming technology has been. Yeah. All right. Well, let me do this. Let me take this off real quick and bring it back. All good. All good. We still got the charts up. We still have the charts up. So no worries. No worries. All right, there we go. So, so VOCN, this one was crazy. I wish I would have caught some of this, but I slightly stepped away, getting ready for the stream, and then boom, this thing shot up off of news. $500 million like an investment or something of that nature, and then just shorted off after that. So these are the types of news that, if you catch it, you catch it. If you see it, you're able to. I mean, this was in one candle, it went up 31%. So just imagine, you dropping some risk on it here, and you're up 6R pretty quickly. Okay, all right. So so our game plan has been great. AI, tech, quantum, all of that has been working out. Days on days of trading. Let's talk about SPET. This one has been rising, but it actually started to short and was in the range here. Popped this morning. So I'm looking to see if it surpasses that 38-ish level or not, or if we stay below. Okay. All right. Let's talk about some individual names just real quick. So from this morning, you may have seen TELO, no catalyst on this one, and I was just looking at it. I was gonna enter here, but it's just no catalyst. It was kind of short. I was a little bit too late, but I've just been a little bit cautious because no catalyst. But the float turnover has been there. So just kind of looking to see. It's gonna be traders trading against each other. If so, may take a squeeze outside of this range. BZAI, this one have AI contract that they closed on $35 million in 2025, revenue of at least 130 million, but it was the AI contract that offers 20 shares by selling stockholder. So I think this is probably what's hurting it. But earlier it was an AI contract announcement, and that made it go there. Ranging here, and was looking for something, but nothing there. So BZAI, BTOG, this one, crypto venture, $500 million, and they raised 500 million. So this one shot up here and range for a little bit. Nothing on BTOG for me. I didn't catch this one. I was a little bit slower this morning on some of these. So BTOG, BZAI, and then the trade that I took was UAVS. UAVS. This one, U.S. Department of Defense drone clearance. So it's a clearance that they received from the U.S. Department of Defense, and the U.S. Department of Defense is able to procure from them now. So that could be pretty good for the company. So I took these pops here. They didn't really run, but I did. I mean, they fell within my playbook. Good catalyst, decent volume. The bids kept stepping up. So breakout here, and then another one there. They didn't run very far, but just I'll keep my eye on it. I like the catalyst out of all of them this morning. And then LAWR, IPO, recent IPO, and just yesterday. So there could be a lot of price discovery on these IPOs. The only challenge with LAWR for this one is it's a Japanese company, not a lot of PR out there around the company. But I do like the fact that the potential for a lot of price discovery is here. So this one I'll be watching. Again, I was looking at different things this morning, just kind of weighing what I was going to trade versus what I didn't. And the UAVS was just one of the stronger catalysts for me, the U.S. Department of Defense. And then, but this one gave some scalps here as it came back through VWAP, pulled back, price fell, then pulled through. That would have been an entry there, and then another one there. All right, so let's see. Accidentally threw that up there. Let me check the comments. Yeah, thank y'all for joining. It's been an honor to be here with you all every day. Cody, PYDN went up like 30% yesterday. I called out. Yeah, PYDN. So this one, we looked at it. Yeah, you sent out the reference PDYN. And it was in that range, and it broke out. It was a good name. We had a few yesterday. So this one was one of the ones that it's in the AI basket. So BBAI as well. You see, if you look at them, you could have taken any of these that fall within that basket. So Quantum's here, BBAI as well, and then look at PDYN as well. Another AI name. Here, if you look at it, almost looks similar. So the big institutions, they will spread out their risk across several assets, tickers in the same basket, right? And that's how they can get enough liquidity by spreading out the risk amongst several assets. So that's why you may see, like, when RGTI and Quantum was rising, sometimes when it has its run, like when it had its run back there, you'll see a lot of the, like, a QUBT and some of the others following, right? Look at energy like OKLO and SMR, those are rising. Then you'll see similar price action amongst all of them. And they'll when they rotate their money into a sector, these guys are dealing with, major, massive amounts of money. So may not be enough liquidity in one ticker. So they'll spread out their risk. So good call on PDYN. Okay, so let's see. I just want to say your pro level video on supply and demand was amazing. Tracking delta and scanning the charts. I actually see absorption now, helped tremendously. Excellent. As well as seeing confluence, convergence, and divergence. That's it. Like once you get to a point to where you can find the right stocks to be in, you get the patterns down, then you can you have a good combination for you have high probability, right? Catalyst, or in something that's directional, then you can read the tape in level 2, see buyer behavior at the time of entry and exit, and yeah, that's a good combination. So PDYN, optic systems for the drones for RCAT and surging out the drone news, but was staying suppressed while. Yeah, nice. Yeah, we had DRPO as well, drone news, and then today we have what is it? UAVS. So that's good. Those things come together. So that's really good. All right, yo, Abs, you buying crypto? I'm trading there's a lot of names that are sympathy plays. Like I'm trading the sympathy plays, crypto related equities. All right, let's do it. Let's get to it. Let me check the comments. My game plan is pretty much, my stop got hit on 4 of the stocks on the game plan, trading pre-market. I keep getting caught in false fail breakouts. Yeah, man, you know what? It takes time, man, to put together, like at first, everything that pops up, you jump on it. But then what I ask myself is, all right, if I only have 2 tickers to trade for the day and I have to stop after I trade those 2, what are the best opportunities that I see? And as you start to filter out that more and more and more, then you start to see, you start to be able to differentiate between those that look like so C type trades versus those that are truly B, A plus. So it just takes a little bit of time. So as you do your reviews, go back and look at the common variables for the false breakouts versus those that worked out. And in a short amount of time, just week after week of doing it, you'll start to see and say, okay, yeah, this one. And start with the catalyst too. Start with the catalyst as well. If there's a strong catalyst, then that could help out. You just got to ask yourself, or keep asking yourself, like, hey, why would the market be or care about this particular stock? Why is it moving right now? Man, this thing had 2 deaths related to its treatment. I was looking at how much it dropped, but it's 2 deaths related to its drug, I believe. So yeah, that's a no-go. 3rd patient death this year. Whew, sheesh. All right. Did anything else pop up on the scan? Let me not miss it. MEIP. Yeah, let me talk MEIP. TLST did good too. Yeah, I saw you were talking about that. So MEIP to raise $100 million in private placement. I couldn't find any news, and somebody must have knew this was coming out. That's probably why it rallied. I didn't find anything. Somebody knew something about this news that's coming that we see here. MEIP. Let's take a look. If you can trade Netflix ETF, take a look at it. Or Netflix, but if you can trade the ETFs, take a look at it. Swap as well. So if you trade mid caps or large caps, and I'm not talking about them, it's just because most of our community is trading small caps. They build in their accounts. So, but I build a game plan that includes mid and large, just whatever is in play. But I normally just on our calls, I talk about small caps mainly. Yeah. Okay. Let's that's it. We got about 10 minutes until the open, and this one is extremely. Let's talk a little bit. What you got? How was your week so far, everybody? How's your week going? If this is your first time, please smash that like button. It helps the algorithm. And if you enjoy the stream, subscribe, share with others. Do you ever use ATR indicator to look for coil in? I noticed before big moves, ATR tends to contract. I do. On certain types of stocks. This is the news for TELO. That's what's happening with these stocks. My UAVS play is playing out now. MEIP. So I'm gonna watch out. Somebody knew this was coming out because there was no news on TELO either. So somebody knew this was coming out. Somebody got the inside scoop before we did. So Jason or BTOG. Yeah, we talked about it this morning. Just rewind it. What is your favorite platform to use when gauging volume for stocks during day trades? Are you watching? So my broker, so two platforms are my favorite. Dash Trader Pro and Lightspeed. Those are my two favorite. Both of them are very good. I know Sterling Pro is really good, but I just never used it, or never used it in depth. Not for any reason other than the brokers that I signed up for, they I think Dash was just cheaper, and I know a lot of people that use it. Yeah, UVAS kind of pulled back. This is the breakout here is where I was trading it, and that pulled out there. And let's see what else I got. Most indicators to use most. 9EMA, VWAP, sometimes MACD. For the community students, I'll put up the cumulative volume delta. For those that are still learning like the tape or just the concepts of the tape reading, just so that they can see the aggressive delta. They can see the aggressive delta. But I'm using level 2 on tape. TAL has news, but comments won't let me send it. No problem. I got it. Thank you for the heads up. Yeah. So when you see something like this, like the stock rallies, and you don't see any news, and then like 30 minutes later, news comes out, you're like, okay, somebody had some inside information. That's what happened on that one. Same thing happened on VLCN yesterday. Somebody, like, we could see some pops happening before, and it was nothing, no reason why. Okay. All right, y'all. I use the worst broker, Robinhood. Their order. Oh, yeah, you got to get rid of that one. Got to get rid of Robinhood whenever you're ready. All right. Schwab just dumped a lot of people. They banned a lot of traders. I don't know if you all saw that. All right. So, yeah, so let's get to it. We're going to go ahead and I'm going to go ahead and hop off the stream. If you want to trade with us, hit the link in the description, and we'll see if it's a good fit for you. It's more than just it's not a signal room. It's some mentorship. So it's designed to take you from A to B, A to Z. So call me, and we'll see if it's a good fit. If you're on the Zoom, stay on, and we'll get right to it. If you are on YouTube, Y'all have a good day. Focus on your game plan. If you're on Twitter as well, focus on your game plan, follow your game plan, and have a great day. All right? Y'all have a good weekend too. All right, thanks a lot. Get your reviews in this weekend. All right? Bye-bye.